Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. We are halfway through the final boss fight. And amazingly, the fire doesn't lag here on the title screen. Anyway, so I was thinking, in the break I was thinking maybe I should just shoot at the boss. I was trying to figure out like what is the trick to I think you just have to do damage to it. Alright, let's resume. And it's gonna take a while to load. So if I remember from Half-Life 1, I think there's like 3 phases to the boss. You break the first shield, and then the second form, I think you just damage it, and then, well, I guess I shouldn't spoil it. And then there's like a final phase. I think this phase you just do damage to it. Let me just throw everything I have at it, throw all the ammo I have at the guy, and see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong though. I got it. I guess also try to like hit it through the Alright, don't. I'm trying to like shoot weapons. Trying to break the shields. Okay, I want to heal up, right? Shields. Let me go find the shields. Crap. Let's hit the Alright, ammunition depleted. What the? No! Oh my god. Okay, I should... Oh, can I? Okay, I can break those, okay. Okay, figured it out. You can break the things generating his shield. Right. Oh crap. Alright, so I spent... Ow. What the? Oh, blocks. Can I like duck behind this thing? Yes. Kind of. Oh crap. Oh my god, oh my god. know if I'm actually hitting it. I keep getting hit by that stupid car. Getting wrecked. Armor is better than health, by the way. Duck. Please don't. What are those red things? Crap. I don't know when they drop more ammo for me. I think I can dodge. Yep. What is that? Ah! Alright, I've used up all my ammo for the other stuff. Oh crap. I need health again. Oh! Stop blocking me in! Alright, so where is ammo? Okay. Oh, here? Sweet. There's ammo there. Oh crap. Dodge! Dodge! Okay. Last one. Good. Okay, next phase. This is cool. Oh crap. What is that thing he's standing on? Because there are lights there, right? Oh crap. Okay, let's assume that doesn't do anything. Wow! What is that? Ah, shield, okay. Oh, I need healing. Do I not get healing anymore? I don't get healing anymore. I don't even know how to dodge this. Ow. Nope, got hit by a rock. Right, that helps. Can I rocket? Crap. I dodged some of that. Okay, that laser really hurts me a lot. Is there any more healing? I think that's healing there. Oh, dodge? Oh, you have to hit the head now. It's like, get it! Alright, look. Nope. I need a hit scan weapon. Can I get any sort of healing? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Alright, so the surrounding the storm around this place kills you. Oh, there you go. I just messed up the very end there. Alright, it's fine. We got him. Again, spectacular. A spectacle. It's pretty good. It's pretty epic. Like, the idea of it is the same as Half-Life 1, but the execution is much better. That's new.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed. That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers. And they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
Right.
Time to choose.
There's the G-Man. There's the Half-Life 2 version of G-Man.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
And that is Black Mesa, and also Half-Life 1. Well, Half-Life 1 wasn't quite that good as the Zen part. Crowbar Collective are the people who made Black Mesa. All right, let's just collect our thoughts. For like everything up until Zen was pretty much Half-Life 1 with better graphics. And but there was like a few additions, but not that much. Before, like everything before Zen stuck pretty close to Half-Life 1, and in some places to the game's detriment. I think I pointed them out already, but let me point them out again. So like the rocket launch really like is weird to me, because rocket launches don't look like that. Rocket launch facilities don't look like that. It was like too small, way too close, way too tight. And it just looked like a cartoon. It didn't look like a real rocket. If I remember right, there's a rocket launch in Half-Life 2. I think it was episode 2. And that was the correct scale. So they redid the rocket launch thing in Half-Life 2, episode 2. I think it was episode 2. And that was the right scale, and that was much better. Maybe it wasn't episode 2, maybe it was just Half-Life 2. And the back on Earth, the set pieces against flamethrower hands, whatever his name is. That was pretty much the same as Half-Life 1, but it was a little bit clunky. Like it seemed, again, it seemed cartoonish. But you have to understand that the entirety of Half-Life 1 is cartoonish, because it's like low resolution, low polygons. Right? It was like last generation graphics or like several generations ago graphics. So like it's kind of like retro graphics. So it's like everything is cartoonish. But because the game itself is cartoonish, the fact that the level design and the set pieces design is cartoonish didn't really matter because it fit into the whole package that was Half-Life 1. Whereas Black Mesa, they put in more modern graphics, but they didn't put in more modern gameplay, and they didn't put in more modern level design. And so it was a little bit anachronistic, right? It was a little bit like obsolete, old-fashioned, didn't really fit. And it felt off, right? Like parts of the game like felt off by today's standards, or even not by today's standards, even by like Half-Life 2 standards, even by the standards of this game engine. And I mean, that was okay. When I was playing through it, I thought, okay, that's okay. This is Half-Life 1. I mean, remade. Okay, it's an old game design, you know, old level design. That's okay. But then you get to Zen, and they really remade Zen. There are like huge chunks of Half-Life 1 Zen that just wasn't in this game, and there was huge chunks of Zen in this game that was not in Half-Life 1. Like it was a completely different place, except for the parts where I kind of pointed them out. And the parts that were completely new were excellent. Were amazing. Amazing modern game design. Modern game design philosophies. Modern game design aesthetics. And it just looked great. It played great. The puzzles were great. The environments were great. Like the environmental storytelling was great. The boss fights were great. And it's just the quality of game development, quality of game design is much better than Half-Life 1. And again, like Half-Life 1 was groundbreaking for its time, but there's been a lot of, you know, improvement since then, a lot of innovation since then, and that stuff was put into the new Zen, which the old Zen didn't have, and the new Zen was like much better. And then partway through Zen, you got back to some of the Half-Life 1 Zen, back in Interloper, and that was awful. Like if you play through that in isolation, or if you play through that, you know, as part of Half-Life 1, it wouldn't feel awful. It would just feel, you know, okay. But just like after the really great stuff that they did with New Zen, to then jump back to old Zen. In comparison, it felt awful. Like objectively, it wasn't awful. It was okay. Objectively, it was okay. But just like you go up the high of wow, New Zen, and then back to normal, and you're like, oh my god, that drop back to normal was jarring. And then it ends, and then you go back to New Zen. Like the elevator was new. The elevator before the final boss fight was new, and then the final boss fight was. It was new. I'm gonna call it new because the old final boss fight is similar in concept, but like it was basically redone. Basically, they remade the boss fight with like modern philosophy, modern game design philosophy, and it's much better, the new one. And so now, after playing through that, after playing through New Zen, after playing through the new Gonak fight, the new Nihilanth fight, is that what it's called? Let me just check the final boss name. Nihilanth. So the new Nihilanth fight, and then the new Gonak fight, and also New Zen, and parts of New Interloper. Like having played through that stuff, I kind of wish they did similar things to Half-Life 1, like back to the pre-Zen, like the Earth parts of the game. Like most of the Earth parts of the games in Half-Life 1 were okay, but there were like bits and pieces that could have been improved. Maybe like, I don't know, 5% of it, maybe 5%, 10% of it. Like, I'm not saying like remake the whole thing the way they remake Zen, but just like spice up or like just kind of touch up the 5% that feels obsolete now and make that more modern. I think I would have been like I would have been happier with it if they did that. Not that what they did was bad, it's just that I feel like it's a missed opportunity to make something great. You know, like you could make something okay, or you could make something great. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna make something okay? You shouldn't. You should make something great. You know what I mean? So I feel like they missed opportunities to just touch up the game a little bit and make it just like, you know, make it great. But I have absolutely no complaints about New Zen. New Zen is amazing. Hmm. Yeah, so mixed feelings, mixed feelings. The the overall like quality is a little bit inconsistent, I guess is what I'd say. But this game went through a very long development cycle. I think I've mentioned this already. Like they went through and like updated Half-Life 1 up into Zen, and then they like really spent a lot of time making new Zen. So like the quality of it is variable, and also I believe they went from start to finish. So they started at the beginning and then they finished at the end. And so the end of the game is much better than the beginning of the game because along the way you learn, right? As you do something, you get better at it. And so as you play through the game keeps getting better and better and better because the developers just started at the beginning and then stopped at the end. And so as they worked on the game, they got better at what they were doing, and so like the quality of the game kind of just goes up as you go along. Which so then if you go back and go to the start of the game, it's like it's not very good. So the start of the game is just not that good. Whereas the end of the game, like Zen, is amazing. So that's something like if you're a game developer, you should kind of try to avoid doing that. Like you should work on things in parallel instead of like you should like work on all parts of the game in parallel, or try to, at least try to, instead of like starting at the beginning of the game and then ending at the end of the game, because the quality of the game is going to change over time. um, what else do I have to say? There wasn't a lot of people. We saw the credits. The credits were not very long. It wasn't a lot of people. And given how many people there were, the quality of Zen is amazing. And everything else is a pretty good job. Alright, I should probably end the video here. Enough ranting from me. It could have been better, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Like, I can think of things that would have made the game better, but you know, it started off as a fan remake, you know? It started off as a fan project. And then Valve gave them official sanction to remake the Half-Life 1. Like, given where they started and where they ended, right, I'm not gonna complain. Like, they did a great job. If it was like a biggest, if it was Valve themselves working on it, it would have been much better. If they had like a lot more people working on it, it would have been much better. But it's fine. It's good. It's a great. They did a great job. Let me just check the achievements. It's probably quite silly, a lot of them. Interfere with the alarm and laptop in anonymous materials. Kill 5 enemies with 1 grenade. Kill a barnacle with a satchel. Get killed by your own snacks. Get killed by your own. Okay, these are stupid. Come on. There's an achievement for getting killed by your own snacks? Who would do that? Who would do that? Nobody would do that on purpose. Anyway, I'm out. See you later.